Hello and welcome to Wake Tech Community College's Career and Employment Resources podcast. Each edition focuses on career and employment information relevant to your career development. Hello, this is Career Coach Larry Tucker. And if you are a new Wake Tech student or a returning Wake Tech student, hello and welcome back. I know this has been a hectic summer for many of you, as we all have been trying to safely navigate this coronavirus. I have spoken to several of you during these last few months who have had your career or your career plans turned upside down as our nation has been hit by this unexpected pandemic. If you're like me and my family, all of our short-term personal and career goals have all been canceled or put on hold as we struggle to decide what do we do now or where do we go from here. What do you do? Where do you go when all of a sudden you have been going about your business, proceeding through life as planned? Maybe you had 2 months to finish your school program and receive your degree. Or maybe you recently just started a new job. You've been following your well-thought-out career plan, and out of nowhere, something happened. Something you hadn't anticipated, something you had not planned for, something that you had no idea that was even possible comes out of nowhere. And everything changes. And now you've been furloughed. And now you've been laid off. And now you are competing with hundreds of other applicants for the same job. What do you do now? Where do you go from here? Each year, my family and I take this road trip from Raleigh to New York City. We have been taking this yearly road trip so long that it has become a family tradition. But on this one year, there seemed to be obstacle after obstacle preventing us from reaching our destination. It felt like everyone in America was on the road that day. And every city on Interstate 95 was doing road construction. There was accident after accident, detour after unexpected detour throughout our planned route. In fact, some of the detours took us off our course for miles before we began to get back on track. But luckily, we had this amazing device. With this amazing GPS, this amazing global positioning system, all I had to do was enter my destination in that device, and this little box searched millions of options, comparing the latest traffic data, including up-to-the-minute updates, and gave me turn-by-turn directions to keep us on track till we reached our ultimate destination. The more we veered off course, the more that GPS would recalculate our current location to enable us to get back on track. It made it impossible to get lost. Each time we hit a detour and turned off our planned route, it would say something like, recalculating, turn left at the next light. We stopped to use the restroom. Recalculating, continue down this road for 3/4 of a mile and turn right on Washington Road. We stopped to get gas. Recalculating, turn right at the stop sign. And every single time that we encountered an obstacle or got distracted or veered off course, our trusty little device, this GPS, would attempt to put us right back on track. It would navigate us back onto the highway, or it would reroute us to another way to ensure that we successfully arrive to our ultimate destination. You know, it made me think of how wonderful it would be if we had our very own personal career GPS. A career GPS that would operate much like that automobile GPS. No matter how many obstacles we would face in our career, each and every time we veer off course, or each and every time we get off track on our career path, our personal career GPS would recalculate every time we veered off course and would skillfully and accurately put us back on the right track. Wouldn't that be wonderful? You just earned your degree, and now this pandemic hit, and millions of people are now out of a job, and now you are competing with hundreds of other applicants for the same job. Recalculating. You recently got laid off, or your company has gone out of business. Recalculating. Your department has been reduced, and your boss wants you to get an industry-related certificate to complement your new duties. Recalculating. Or your spouse unexpectedly loses his or her job, and you are forced to return to the workforce. Recalculating. And each and every time it recalculates, it immediately gives you specific directions to get you quickly and successfully back on course, moving confidently toward accomplishing your career goals. Now, wouldn't that be great if there was such a thing? Wouldn't it be great if we all had a personal career GPS to keep us on track? Well, what if I was to tell you that as a student, a graduate, or a prospective student here at Wake Tech Community College, you do have a personal career GPS. And it's called Career and Employment Resources. You heard me right. In Wake Tech's Career and Employment Resources, we have career coaches and career specialists available to help you recalculate your career situation and help you charter a new direction or develop a new action plan based on your current situation and career goals. Our career coaches and career specialists collectively have over 50 years of experience helping people navigate through career development and employment obstacles. To take advantage of your personal career GPS and meet with one of our career coaches or career specialists, visit careers.waketech.edu today to schedule your one-on-one virtual career coaching session. And as always, Career and Employment Resources is ready and able to help you recalculate your career goals. Thank you for listening to this edition of the Career and Employment Resources podcast. If you like what you've just heard today, please pass along our web address at careers.waketech.edu. You can also receive notifications of all of our future events by following us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Join us next time for another edition of our Career and Employment Resources podcast.